Rachel Niece, otherwise known as the Beauty Professor. Welcome back to my channel. Oh, hey Joe. I think she's been on video with me for a while. And Joey, how old are you?
4.
She's 4 and she is surrounded by makeup, so she knows how to put it on pretty well. Today we're working with the City Beauty Los Angeles. It's one of my favorite plumpers. Oh my goodness, thank you. And it's a really pretty pinky gold translucent color. It just makes lips look so juicy. There are so many sales this month. I feel like Black Friday started at the end of October, and I have just been kind of wading through what I think are some of the best deals, the best gifts, and just the most wearable beauty, not only for myself, but for those that are in my life who love beauty as well, that I'm going to be gifting to. So I'm going to be covering a whole bunch of new and tried, tested, and true discoveries. I hope I put something fresh on your radar during this discussion, and I truly hope you're doing well. I'm really happy you're here. So first things first, City Beauty, which I've mentioned many, many times over the years. I was an original fan more than a decade ago before I even started beauty blog. City Beauty is having a 40% off sale starting today through the 21st. I'll put my code right here for you guys at checkout. It's 40% off site-wide. I wanted to show you some of my top picks from City Beauty. The first 2 are on my lips right now. The first is the City Lips Matte, and this is in the shade Blush Rose, which is a really pretty kind of pale neutral pink. Show you right here. Look at that shade. Such good coverage. I mean, just the slightest bit gives full coverage, and really nice full plumping effect. And this is the Los Angeles that Joey was putting on. You can see it kind of as a pink gold shift. The combination just makes lips look so full, and like I said, juicy, fresh. It's hydrating. Love these two. Next is the City Beauty Beyond Mascara. It's all I have on my lashes right now, and look at that. I did 2 coats. You guys can see, I mean, pretty significant. Also, I always give mascaras a run for their money because I have allergies and I wear contacts. So if they're gonna smudge or run, they will on me. This one does not. This is probably my 4th or 5th tube over the years. I really like it. It builds great length and volume, and it does not budge. And it's got some lash conditioning ingredients as well. For some skincare formulations, these 2 are often in my makeup bag. The lid lifting treatment is great. I put it on as a primer today. I'll talk about the shadow in a minute, but I put it on. It really just tightens that upper eye area and firms it up before you put your color on, your eyeshadow, your liner. It also, I feel like, gives me a little more real estate up here because I do have hooded eyes. So I put this on as a first base and it just tightens everything. While we're on the subject of lips, and I did just clean my lips off, I have nothing on them, which is imperative for what I'm about to show you. This is the Current Body Skin LED Lip Perfector. I'm so happy to be trying it out now. This is wild. I've tried a lot of LED light devices. None have I ever tried that are specifically designed for the lip area here. We know how powerful LED is for increasing collagen, and so of course you want a little boost of that in this zone naturally. All you do, and it's so easy, you make sure this is clean, make sure your lips are clean, you pop it in your mouth and hold it there. The glamour. 3 minutes that you use this for, and then it turns off by itself. You feel nothing. The results and the reviews have been very impressive, and while I've only been testing it for about a week, I feel like I'm going to start to continue to see results in the next few weeks. I'm just really excited about this. I always hoped that there'd be a red light device for the lips that was just painless and non-invasive, and I think this is it. All right, I reapplied lipstick because of course I wanted to wear some for the rest of this video. These 2 shades actually are 2 different collaboration shades I'm working on. They're actually very different colors and different textures, formats, but I put them together, one and then the other on top for this really beautiful pinky nude brown sheen. More on this soon when I can officially discuss, but I can't wait to show you these products that I've been working on. Next, product selection. So I'm going to talk about skincare for a little bit, and while there's so much on the horizon, it feels like every day there's a new skincare launch. I want to show you some of the pieces I've been using very actively. One is this La Prairie Skin Caviar Harmony L'Extract. Now, this is a very luxurious formulation at an investment level price point. You just use the tiniest bit. I don't even want to decant it because I don't want to waste it, but you just go like this, pop it on your hand, and then spread. It's very viscous but smooth, so it gets one little pump, goes all over your face. I've been using it day and night. It helps with cell turnover, with firmness, with brightening. I feel like my skin responds really well to this, and while I do love a lot of the La Prairie Skin Caviar formulations, this one has been at the top of my list lately. Another skincare brand I've been experimenting a lot with is by Aramore, and this is something I've been testing kind of off the books for the last couple of weeks. It's a system, if you will, that includes topicals and an ingestible supplement featuring NAD+, which is a really interesting ingredient, a potent ingredient to help with skin health, optimal cellular performance, gives you energy from the ingestibles. There's just a lot there. So I'll go into more soon, but I just want to put this on your radar. It is launching this month, and so I've been quietly testing it, and you'll see more soon, I'm sure. Another product that's really beautiful and kind of understated. I hadn't heard about this brand until it was sent for me to try, and I've moved through about half of these pads right now. It's the Dermatologist Choice Glycolic Peel Cleansing Pads. And you can use these to cleanse your face even if you have makeup on, but I typically just kind of do a quick wipe down on my face when I have makeup and then go in with one of these. They have a potent concentration of non-neutralized glycolic acid and salicylic acid, and the combination helps with cell turnover, smooths out the face without irritation. You do feel a little tingle, but I would say that it's nothing uncomfortable, and my skin is so smooth and bright every time I use these. I've been using them every day, every other day, depending on my needs. So I just wanted to put this on your radar. I think it's as good as a lot of more expensive versions out there and really effective. All right, for lashes and brows, I'm a big fan of Grande. They have a couple of great sets available at Ulta right now. I wanted to show you. I've talked about Grande for years. I use it for my brows, my lashes. They have color products that are equally beautiful. This Ready Set Jet Set has the Grande Lash, the Grande Brow, a little mini mascara, the Grande Lips, Lip Plumper, and also the Grande Pout Lip Mask. This is a great introduction to the brand at a fabulous price point, $126 value, $69 at Ulta. And then this is the lash luggage, so it's all about lashes here. You have the serum, the lash conditioner, a peptide mascara, a waterproof mascara, and the Grande Drama, which is really intense, thickening, volumizing. So another fun way to really play around with your lashes and maximize them. I've also been testing a Grande product that is launching at the start of 2023. For the last few months, the results are insane, you guys, and I can't wait to talk more about it on Beauty Professor. I'll have an exclusive kind of discussion, release, review coming up soon, but Grande just comes up with some really innovative formulas, and you're going to love this next one, so stay tuned, more soon. For complexion today, I want to show you this combo I've been using from Sisley-Paris. This is the Phytotante Nude. This foundation launched maybe about a year ago. I have a perfect match currently in 3W1, which is warm almond. Looks like this on the skin. This is lightweight, skincare infused, blends into nothing, but still provides really nice kind of light to medium coverage. They've also just launched their Stilo Correct, which is a really universal kind of pinpoint concealer. This is shade 4, which works for most of my face. I just like that it has a slight apricot tone as well to brighten. But this is so handy for the makeup bag. You can just go in and kind of clean up any areas here, buff it out, and it's one with the skin in seconds. Look at that. So pretty, so luxe. Just, I'm very much pleased with the performance of this product. A little goes a very long way. And I have a touch of the Phyto Serenus Eclat. This is the eye concealer. I've talked about this a lot. I think I talked about it in my concealer video most recently. I did try a new shade recently. This is shade 4, which didn't exist in the olden days when I was first talking about this. But this is a good match for my skin. It's kind of like the sister to this, but specifically for the under eye and a touch lighter. This has such a creamy texture, and it brightens and perfects while looking basically crease free and invisible in the under eye region. Once you try it, you'll be like, what did I ever do without this? It's definitely palette season right now. So many new palettes on the market, but I'm going to show you 2. Actually, I have both on in tandem on my eyes right now, and they do feel like kind of relatives of one another in terms of some of the more modern tones selected. This is the Lawless Winter Beach palette, and it's just as lovely as you would expect from Lotus. I'm such a fan of the brand. I've supported it since the beginning. I love the formulations. I love the way that they perform. This one has some matte shades, obviously some satin finish metallic shimmers, and it's in this kind of like ocean inspired color story, right? So we have some warm tones like sand, some sky, some ocean down here, and I do have some of these colors on my eyes right now. Love the way that this wears. It's a stunning gift, and it's also probably a gift you'll want to give to yourself. Another palette that is just enchanting is the Natasha Denona Retro Glam palette. This obviously gives you some more options, as well as if we were to juxtapose these two, I think even though they have some similarities, they are different. This has those warm browns, which I love, and this has these cool pastel pinks. So they're singular in their own way. This one also has those soft seafoam greens, which is pretty, but I did add some of this pink and some of this green to my overall eye look here. So it's a melange of the two. Both palettes wear flawlessly, have buttery finish, gorgeous color payoff, little to no fallout. I'm in love. If you have followed me for any length of time, you know how much I love by Terry. I think it's such a special brand. Terry de Gunsberg has put her heart and soul into this eponymous line, and one of her holiday launches this year is a staple for me. This is the By Terry Brightening CC Serum in shade number 4 Sunny Flash, which is my match for most of the year. You get a full-size bottle and a mini for your purse. This is great under makeup, over makeup to add a bronzy glow. You can use it on the eyes, all over the face. It's just so versatile and really flattering for a soft, filtered, warm finish without looking obvious. So I love this kit. It comes in this set right here. I just took it out so I could show you guys. Also, the Terrorific Glow. This is the Baume de Rose Lip Care Essentials. And this one comes with a Baume de Rose, which is an iconic cult classic in the jar. One of my favorites for life. It also comes with the lip scrub. So this is a nice way to kind of exfoliate quickly and then let your lips bathe in moisture with this one. I keep one of these on my nightstand always, and I've probably run through 5, 6, 7 of them over the years. I love a set like this. I'll make sure, of course, to be linking to everything I'm discussing. Next up is the stunning Chantecaille Lotus collection. So I've talked about this on my Instagram. It's 4 pieces, out for holiday. This is the highlighter, very subtle, very silky, very chic. Also, we have a new lip crystal. You guys know these are so like radiant, sparkly, glittery overspray, but the lipstick itself is still very radiant. This one is called Pink Opal, and it really is more of like a pale pink with radiance. I think it's so pretty with like a dark nude liner or on top of something darker. You can also get away with wearing it on its own. I've definitely done that, but I think it just has a lot of versatility and so much light catching capability. And then there are 2 more pieces in this collection. One is the Glow Powder. This is the Perfecting Powder. It's got this like luminous, translucent finish that complements all skin tones. You can't even see it on the skin, but that's the point. It definitely mattifies and perfects without looking obvious, which is what you want from a powder, right? Finally, the blush, which unfortunately for me arrived cracked. I think it broke in transit, but I was able to press it back in so I can still use it. And this is a really lovely kind of luminous pink neutral. I think it's going to be great on light skin tones as a blush, on medium and tan and deep skin tones, more like a wash of color highlighter. In all cases, very, very pretty. I wanted to talk quickly about bronzers. So I've been bouncing back and forth between 2 Gucci bronzers. I think I included the Gucci bronzer number 3 in my bronzer video or late this summer. You can see I've used a ton of this one. I recently, during the Sephora VIB sale, picked up number 2, which interestingly is deeper in some way than number 3. It's also a little cooler. These 2 bronzers will probably last me my entire life because there's so much product in here, and because it's so pigmented, you only need a little bit. This, I'll try to do swatches so you guys can see this side by side here. Okay, on the arm. Here we go. So here, look at this one. This is 2. Whoa. And that's 3. So 2 is definitely deeper. Don't let the number mislead you. I think is really nice for contouring, and it has enough kind of rose undertone to it that it doesn't make you look like a corpse. And for me, sometimes I like that effect over the kind of more sunny Pure Tan 3. Do I use them both a lot? Yes. And so I wanted to just show you the difference. I always wondered what the difference was, and now I know firsthand. They're both exceptional. Next up is the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. Now, this is not new, and I have it in the fair to medium shade, which gives plenty of color. There is also a darker version, and that's been sold out for a long time. I just want to put on your radar that both shades are in stock right now at Nordstrom. So I actually picked up a backup recently. I use it so much. I use it obviously to contour. I also really love a little bit around my lip line because it creates a contour kind of volumizing effect that I don't get with anything else. So I love having these around, but the fact that both shades are in stock right now is just major, and I wanted to let you know. At the end of the day, when it comes to blush, I love something pink, kind of a warm baby pink, because I have lots of like neutral olivey warm tones. So for me, a pink just kind of brightens everything up. It's like a youthful flush. Here are three that have been on constant rotation for me. The first is the G Beauty Stick in Pinky Beam. This is a cream color, and you can use it on cheeks, on eyes, on lips for a monochromatic look. It's just got a lot of beautiful pigment and a touch of radiance, so it looks really natural on the skin. Next is the M Cosmetics blush in Cherub, which always gives me an instant really fresh flush. That's this shade here, and it also combines some luminosity, so it's kind of like if a highlighter and a blush had a baby. And speaking of that level of procreation, here is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Sublime Flush, another kind of highlighter meets blush iteration. And this is, like I said, Sublime Flush, which looks like this. It's a touch cooler than Cherub, but they're very similar. I think, and I use them interchangeably. I love them all. This is a makeup bag favorite because it's so small. I'm just gonna put a little bit of Cherub on the cheeks here. Look what that does. Catches the light. Oh my gosh, I love this. Incidentally, I do have all three of these blushes on my cheeks today. I was layering like a crazy woman, but I love it. I love the outcome, and it never looks overdone. For brushes, I want to show you something brand new from Jenny Patikin. This is her dual-ended brush set. If you go back in time, way to the earliest part of my YouTube channel, I've been here quite a while, I know you'll find a video review of Jenny Patikin brushes that I have discussed in the past. Her brushes were kind of the first foray into the brand for me, and I've loved them. I've used them for years. She recently launched a new version of her brushes. These are all vegan. They feel so luxe, and each one is double-ended, which gives you that much more utility. They're rose gold, kind of chrome situation. The brushes themselves are visually stunning, but they're so soft, and every single one of them has a purpose in your routine. Beautifully, you can kind of, these are all the brushes you'd ever need, and they come in this set. They're currently on sale on her site, so I will link to it. I can't wait to really dig in and start using them on my face, but for the time being, I just wanted to show them to you because they're new to me, and I love the way they look and feel. I know they're going to be a really utilitarian addition to my routine. While on the subject of brushes, here's a hairbrush I've been using a lot of, also kind of a rose gold chrome situation. This is by Michael Van Clark of 3 More Inches Hair Care. I've used a lot of his shampoos and conditioners. This brush is a detangler, and I'm always a little bit hesitant to try detanglers because sometimes they can really pull the hair. This one detangles my wet post-shower hair without losing a single hair. It's wild. I don't know how it does it, but it goes through my thick hair while it's wet and just removes every tangle. When it's dry, same thing. I get a lot of tangles, especially underneath here, and this just brushes right through them without causing any stress to my hair. I'm very, very pleased with it. They also make a mini version that Joey has been using, or I've been using on Joey. But all in all, this brush is a beautiful find. I never would have tried it had it not come to my doorstep, full disclosure, but I'm so glad I did. I think it's at a really great price point and very high performance. I just want to put it on your radar because I am a fan. I love a good silk hair tie. I think that the silk ones always perform and take care of your hair better than the non-silk ones that look like silk. You know what I'm talking about, more of a synthetic fabric. They're always at a lower price point, but I think it's worth it to invest in the silk when you're really doing everything else to take care of your hair. This is from a brand that's new to me. It's called Celestial Silk. It's grade 6A mulberry silk, so very high quality. They help to prevent frizz, they won't damage your hair when you put them in. They look really cute on the wrist. This is the bright, skinny, kind of hair tie, mini scrunchie set. I've been wearing this green one nonstop. I love it. There's also a blue one, but Joey has it right now. So it comes with 6. I think these are beautiful gifts, but honestly, if you get some, you'll want to use them for yourself too. I am very pleased with these, and I feel like these colors are very different from the ones that we typically see on the market. There's a lot of options, but I'm very pleased with this color story. By the way, clothing-wise, I just have some bike shorts on today that are a staple for me year-round, living here in Southern California. Little underpinning here, and this blouse I have probably in 9 versions. It's from J. Crew. It's men's. I always wear it in a medium, and they're often on sale, especially this month. I bought like 3 or 4 of them at 40% off, even though it's a permanent part of their collection. It's my favorite shirt because it's sturdy, but it's still lightweight. It comes in so many colors, and I think it just looks really fresh. You can dress it up or dress it down. It's masculine / feminine and super timeless. So I just wanted to address that. Trust me when I say like these shirts are the best. I've tried so many different shirts in this vein, and these are my absolute favorite. I always pick up a few when I'm in store, and I hope they're on sale at the time that I'm linking to them for you, because they should be. All right, another complexion product that I've been loving is this Galactic Luminous Face Powder. The formulation's not new to me, but this shade is. This is neutral, and this powder has this really refining quality. There is some tint, so you can wear it as a foundation if you wanted to, with use a beauty blender or a sponge, but it also has this luminous quality, and neutral is great. I've been popping it in my under eyes, especially lately, for just a really refining effect. It helps to set things without making it look dry or cracked or cakey, and it's great, you know, just to touch up with. But like I said, you can wear it by itself if you want. It's a really special formulation. You guys know how I love base products, and this one from Galactic is a favorite. There's a nice range of shades in this formulation, so I'll make sure to link to all of them, and I do think I have a discount code with them. But I've been a fan for probably 10 years of Galit, who created the brand. She's in LA. She has some really special formulations in the Galactic family. For highlighter, I've been reaching for this new one from Clé de Peau Beauté. This is the Luminizing Face Enhancer in 105 Shimmering Orb. Just look at that. Oh my gosh, they're always so pretty. Like works of art that actually have a purpose, because you can wear it on the skin. This one is a really radiant kind of pastel. I'm gonna just apply a little bit to the high points of my face here. Look at the way that just captures the light without looking super obvious. You look very lit from within. I actually didn't put highlighter on today, so this is a good time to showcase this one. A little bit there, a little here. I love a little center of the forehead highlight, little chin, and I'll just go in with my finger. Cupid's bow. Ethereal, right? This is limited edition. It's holiday. The packaging is stunning, and it's a great gift, but it's also, once again, a good gift for yourself. I have the whole holiday collection coming up on Beauty Professor later this week, but I had to show you this one now on the video because I think you're going to want it if you love these luminizers, which there's nothing quite like. Clé de Peau knows how to do this in such a special way. And Benjamin Puckey, who spearheaded this holiday collection, completely sublime. Benjamin, love it. For body and fragrance, I wanted to show you this new set from Laura Mercier. This is the Luxe Indulgences set, and I feel like sets can go a lot of different ways, right? Sometimes you get a bunch of products in a set, some of which you'll use and some of which you won't use. I think this whole set is really usable. It's a great gift, beautiful to give as like a hostess gift or just to a beauty-loving family member or a friend. This includes the body cream, the honey bath, which is just a beautiful kind of bath gel, and then this full-size fragrance, all in the fragrance Amber Vanille, which has that warm, sweet, gourmand vibe that's perfect for wintertime. I am very partial to this scent profile in general, so I love the fact that all 3 carry that scent. and it's just luxe, warm, and comforting. I think this is a very pretty set to give or receive. Holding a pillow on camera is a little wild and unexpected. This is my latest pillow from Sleep and Glow, and this is called the Aula, A-U-L-A. It is designed to help you become a better, more capable and competent back sleeper. And I was always a back sleeper until I wasn't. Like a couple of years ago, I thought to myself, I've always slept on my back. Maybe I wonder what it feels like to sleep on my side. Well, I started and now it's kind of hard to go back. Back sleeping is often better, especially from like a wrinkle standpoint. If you're sleeping on your back, your skin is just kind of resting back this way and you're not pressing on your face in any way. This pillow really helps me to do that. It's got this center area for my head. It's a chamber, if you will, and both sides kind of cradle my head and my neck here so that I feel like I just want to stay in that position. It's really comfortable. Look at that. Look at that. And when I get in there, I just stay there all night. I love it. If I want to turn, I still have a little something there. It keeps me from completely turning, and I stay on my back all night with this. So my neck feels better, my back feels better. I think my skin is benefiting. All in all, a beautiful idea from Sleep and Glow, and really one of my favorite kind of nighttime integrations into my sleep routine. Finally, I want to show you some newness from Le Métier de Beauté. You know what a fan and champion and just natural supporter I am of this brand. It was one of my favorites early on in Beauty Professor history. It sadly disappeared a few years back, and now it has resurged with the original creative directors at the helm, Mikey and Ivan, and they have brought back in full resplendence the Color Core lipsticks. They were some of my favorite, and they do come in gorgeous pearlescent shimmery shades like this one, as well as full coverage creamy shades like this one. This is Marrakesh, one of my favorites in the shimmery family. Just no one does pearl quite like this. This is exceptional. It's lightweight. It's like a glaze with lots of color. This is Los Angeles. Look at that. Look at those tones. Look at that color payoff. You saw me swatch this in real time. They are so luxe. They come in these new bullets here with a magnetic closure. I've seen nothing like this. So they're really special. The line itself is, of course. And these lip colors are just make me so happy that they're back. So I hope you enjoy the swatches. I hope you find them helpful. Let me know if I can help you to any specific colors, but I am thrilled. Let me put Marrakesh on for you right now. Oh my gosh. Unreal, right? This is just an unreal shade. I don't see anything like this on the market. Such a special, lightweight, hydrating, full coverage, luminous, peachy, pink, coral concoction. Happy to have you guys back, Le Métier de Beauté. So concludes this very casual breakdown of some of my favorite new in beauty products. Lots of gift ideas for the early part of this season, and hopefully enough swatches and demonstrations to make you feel like you have a better understanding of these products. I would love to know what has caught your eye. I would love to answer any questions you may have. More newness on Beauty Professor this week, so stay tuned. Thank you always for being here. I am deeply grateful for the community we've built over all these years, and I have lots of beauty content in store for you coming up. In the meanwhile, don't forget to visit me at Beauty Professor, which can be found at beautyprofessor.com. Take care.